Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjane.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you this super cute little mini Jammie Dodger gift box. So these are the mini Jammie Dodgers, and they've got I think four little tiny mini Jammie Dodgers in them. It's 20-gram pack. They're like a shortcake biscuit with this raspberry filling. I've made projects with giant Jammie Dodgers in before. Very British kind of snack, a little cookie or biscuit. And this is a cute little pack that I've made for them to sit in and to gift, so they're quite lovely. The paper that I have used is the new Celebratory Sips Designer Series paper, and I've used the B side. I love this paper with all the drinks on it. I could really see this being like if you're going to make like a little summer tea gift pack, or like you know, a little mini Pims or something, a bottle. You could make a lovely box to go with it for this. And I used the B side, this side of the paper, and I've used this beautiful flower pattern as well for the next version. So that's there. I've used the Impressions of Bloom stamp set and dies, and I'll show you inside. I used Thanks stamp, and I've used the dies here. These are gorgeous because they not only cut out, but they do this like embossed cutout as well. And then for the little thanks, I've just used this gorgeous little tag die here, and this is from the Greetings of the Season dies. So this is Pretty in Pink, and this measures cardstock is 5 inches by 6. On the 5-inch side, I'm going to score it at 1, and at 4, or you can rotate it and do it at 1. And then on the long side, I'm going to score it at 1.5, 2.5, 4, and 5. And that is all of the scoring done. And then I'm just going to burnish. It's a lovely little cute summer project. So I'm just going to burnish all of these sides. And then just do this down here as well. Like so. And then I'll get my paper snips out. And I'm going to cut down to the second score line just here. Like this, and I'm going to cut this top tab away like so, and then I'm going to miter down both of these sides like so. I'm going to do exactly the same on this side, so cut down like that, cut this one away, and then miter like that, and then I'm going to cut up these like this and miter in like that, and just pull these bits out. Get rid of that, and do the same on the other side like this, and just here like so. There we go. So this is the template. I'm going to bring in my corner rounder, and I'm just going to round this top bit, and this just helps because it's going to be, because it's going to fold in to the box itself. It's helpful to do this so that you've got a nice neat edge to tuck it in to, like so. And then I've got my Designer Series paper just here, which I'm going to glue into place. I've got 2 of the slightly larger sides, which is 2 7/8 by 1 3/8. I'm going to pop a little bit of glue on the back here, like so. I'll pop this piece down, and do the same with that piece just there. And then going to get this slim piece just here, which is going to go on the lid, which will go at the top just here. And this measures 2 7/8 by 7/8 of an inch. There we go. And then 2 side pieces, which I'm going to put on these 2 bits just here. And these measure 1 3/8 by 7/8. And they will just sit like that. And then one on the other side. Such pretty paper. And there we go, just like that. Okay, so I'll put my glue away, and then I'm going to get out my Stampin' seal. So I'm going to do this just like this, and then I'm going to start making the bottom part of the box. And what I'm going to do is just have that like this to start with, so that this doesn't create any problems, because I'm going to glue out the way, and then you'll see that there's no tab on the inside just there. And then I'm going to do this just like this to here. Oops. Just like that. There we go. Just bring that one in, because I went over the side a little bit with that one. Got a bit excited. And then I'm going to bring this down here, and then just bring that across like so. Do the same on this side, and just bring that across like so. And there you have the lovely little box. And I give this normally a little bit of time to dry, but I'm just going to make a little thumb notch about here, just there. And then I'll put my Jammie dodgers inside, so like so. And it's such a perfect little fit for a box. And then I will tuck this out of the way like so. And that is the lovely little gift box. You can see it's decorated on all of the sides apart from the bottom, because we don't see the bottom really, because that's sort of how I would hold the box up, like that. So I'm going to get out some ribbon. So I've got 2 ribbon here. This one is the Pretty in Pink ribbon, but I've also got the strawberry slushy, but I think the Pretty in Pink ribbon goes better with this one. So I'm going to use that, tie off a little bow if I can, just along the side here. And try and do a little angled bow. There we go. Like this. Such a pretty little project, I think. I love these little sort of mini projects. I don't know why, I've just got a real fascination with the mini. And then I'm gonna just snip it off like so. Voila. And maybe bring that up a little bit so it sits a bit more like that. So that's quite cute. Straighten up my bow at the back, and yeah, like that. And then I have already cut out some of my flowers, and I'm going to just curl them up a little bit like so. Get my liquid glue out and pop a little bit of glue just on the back there, and then look to put my flower somewhere like this. I might try and glue that in there just a little bit so the bow comes like that. That's quite lovely. And then I'm going to do a little bit with the leaves on the back just here. Have those coming off up here. Lovely. Just like that. Oh, so nice. And then I will use a little, I think I'll use a little glue dot on the bit just here. So I'll pull my glue dot off, pop it about here, and then take that under there like so, and have that coming off at a jaunty little angle. Press my flower down. So these are my mini Jammie Dodger gift boxes, and I just think they look really cute and such a lovely little gift. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products that I've used and you live within any of the countries in Europe Stampin' Up sells in, please do consider shopping with me. If you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd be delighted to earn your custom. I do send out a nice thank you pack for qualifying orders. I'll put all the links below to the products that I've used. Also, if you'd like to join my team, I'll put links below for that as well. Okay, I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.